In lesson 6.2, we are going to start talking about trigonometry as it relates to right triangles. So this should be a review from both geometry and algebra 2. We talked about these things. So we have 6 basic trig functions. They are sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, and cotangent. And hopefully you remember from some point the great acronym SOHCAHTOA. Okay, we're going to use that a lot. So when we are talking about an angle, here's our angle theta. The side over here is our opposite side. Of course, this is our hypotenuse, and this is the adjacent side. So we know that sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. And tangent is opposite over adjacent. Now, to find the other ones, they are simply reciprocals, okay? So tangent and cotangent go together. So cotangent is just the reciprocal of tangent, so it's adjacent over opposite. Secant and cosecant go together, so secant is going to be hypotenuse over adjacent. And sine and cosecant go together, so that's going to be hypotenuse over opposite. And the way I remember this is S and C get paired up and S and C get paired up. Okay, so you always have those pairings like that. So hopefully you remember SOHCAHTOA, and then you can remember the other ones just by doing those reciprocals. So we want to use this triangle to find the exact values of the 6 trig functions. We're going to do tons and tons of stuff with exact values, so get used to that. Now, in order to do this, we need this third side. So we're just going to use the Pythagorean theorem real quick. 2 squared plus x squared equals 4 squared. So we get x squared equals 12. So x is going to be the square root of 12, which we can simplify that further into 2 root 3. Okay, so this side of the triangle is 2 root 3. All right, now from this, of course, this is our opposite side, this is our hypotenuse, and this is our adjacent side. So if we want to find the sine of theta, that's going to be opposite over hypotenuse, so 2/4, which is 1/2. If we want to find cosine of theta, that is adjacent over hypotenuse, so 2 root 3 over 4. And we're going to reduce that, so root 3 over 2. And if we want to find tangent of theta, that is opposite over adjacent, so 2 over 2 root 3. That reduces to 1 over root 3, and we should rationalize that. So multiply top and bottom by root 3, so we get root 3 over 3. Now, we were supposed to do all 6 trig functions, so we also need to do cosecant. Well, cosecant is just going to be the reciprocal of sine. So since sine is 1/2, cosecant is 2 over 1. Secant is going to be the reciprocal of root 3 over 2, so it's going to be 2 over root 3, which again, you need to rationalize that, so 2 root 3 over 3. And then cotangent, it is the reciprocal of root 3 over 3, but it might be easier to do the reciprocal of that one because then we don't have to worry about rationalizing. Okay, so those are 6 basic trig functions and the Pythagorean theorem just working together to find all of those ratios.